Oh. You could have told me.
No. Well, you might have to make that bigger. I can't really see.
Oh.
From my perspective.
Oh. Okay, you need to stop.
I'm
trying to. It's this thing. It's not stuck on anything.
Right.
You need to just leave it alone.
So sorry.
Right. Don't touch it. Oh, I'm live on TikTok as well. I must have pressed it. Oh, you
did
do
you
love.
change the title?
Yes. You do love this song, don't
I
you?
do love this song.
Hello.
Hello.
I made myself a tea, and I forgot all about it.
Ain't that just the way? So when you're a parent, like you just make yourself a beverage, and you're like, wait a
And
minute,
then you just walk away from it.
I had a beverage.
Yeah. And you come back and it's cold. Microwave it 3 times. And just give up once you find the cat's drinking it. No advertising. Hello. Hi. Why are you so... What's this? There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
How's everybody in the world?
What's up? Not much. It's a nice day. Hello, Forest Witch. It's a good day for a Monday. Hello. Hello, Morgan.
What? More games here?
They are.
Oh, hello.
Problem with coming away from holiday, as we were just talking about, is we go away from holiday and everyone presumes we're still on holiday. No.
We're back.
We're back now. You can get readings and spells and all the other things. Oh, I love you too. So, hello. Howdy.
Love you too, Morgan. Hi, Joe. Peace and love. Good afternoon. Oh, miss you too, Gloria.
Oh, miss you too. Now,
so what are we doing today, Papa?
Do you think it's bad to do a spell against someone's will?
Oh.
Lovely Rose 333. I'll answer that in the form of dance. No, I won't. This is the thing. Okay. Yes, on paper, it's like, oh, that's very bad. But we are always doing things that affect the will of others. We do things that others may not like. We do things that may interrupt the flow of another's desires in sight of our own. Is that wrong? What we may manifest, what we may dream for, what we may draw to us, may impede another. Is that wrong? Is it wrong now that you know that? I don't think so. A spell to break someone's bad habit. It's a good example. You see, let's for instance say someone was addicted to drugs, drink, and they went to rehab. Put themselves in rehab, but also you can put someone in rehab. There they are kept, they are detained in rehab. Do they want to be there? No. Do they want to get out? Yes. Is it for their betterment? Yes. You have to judge each on its merits, I believe. Should you, if at all possible, allow someone to know and decide whether or not you are doing work for them? Or, Yeah, certainly. Are there times where we step in? Yes, definitely. Do we tell others about it? No, of course we don't. But we've all done it. And if someone hasn't, then they haven't been doing it long enough. Because there will be a time where you feel like you need to do something. You need to do something in order to help. And either you do or you don't. I personally see it as it's not a karmic thing in that way. Karma isn't that simple. Karma isn't I poke you in the eye, so now someone else will poke me in the eye. That's not karma. That's childishness. Karma doesn't really have a sense of time or space. So we are always affecting others. We are always inhibiting on the lives of others. Oh, that would have been bad. I almost just grabbed this cauldron full of like hot charcoal to take a sip of it. I mean, to be fair, if you have a cauldron, don't have a cauldron-shaped mug on the table because there's going to be an accident. What is this music? It sounds like
It's the Celtic woman.
the Celtic woman.
Yeah, she's Celtic.
Just the Celtic woman.
Yep. That's one. Oh, hey, Tammy.
Uh-oh. What?
I'll go see her real quick, but...
It's all right. It's okay.
Okay. Why don't you explain to them what we have on the website, and I'll get back to a second.
Right. Well, yeah. Firstly, before I begin the free readings, let's talk about what we have on the website. Because I have a website, theantlercrown.com. It's in the link tree in the bio. And there are bone readings, love readings, spirit guide, forms of connection, mediumship, was in clairvoyance. There is a full in-depth tarot. We used to do, I don't know if there still is there. I think there is 3-card tarot, but it gets a bit difficult with the 3-card tarot. Doing it. But also TikTok readings. That's something that people don't have as much now, but I love doing it. The TikTok readings are fun. And they actually, you get a lot. You can see them on my thing. You can go back through and have a look. It's all there. Also do spells, forms of protection spell. Oh, thank you. Protection spells is one of the big things that I love doing. Protection spells are great. Lots of fun there. Money spells to me personally, when it comes to finance, luck, money, is my speciality in spellcraft. And then there's everything in between, such as healing and limited on baneful. However, if it is baneful you're after on my website, then first message me so that I may use divination and also talk to you about the nature of the baneful before I even take up that request. Oh, thank you very much, Peekaboo Girl. Because I mean chicken salad.
Okay. I'm back. All right, so we can only probably do 5 of these, to be honest with you guys, because
the kids
are awake. We thought they'd sleep a little longer, and they're not.
Isn't that always the way? Well, someone said something about how to protect the home, especially from nosy neighbors or intrusive neighbors. One of the things that you can do, it's really, 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 really simple. Keep a small bowl of just salt, kosher salt, in a bowl next to your front door. When someone arrives that you don't want them to come back again, you throw salt as they leave. You throw salt at their feet as they're walking away. All right? You don't even have to know, just a pinch, just throw it. Okay? Keep the intention as you throw the salt that do not come back. You are unwanted. Okay? You don't have to make that noise. That's a really simple one. Or you can do what I do and have animal bones hanging in little pentangles and brooms and besoms hanging up as well. And usually that keeps neighbours away.
All right, my
Scam
friend.
for finding out you're cursed. Oh, very, very few people are actually cursed. Like, you hear these like cursed, like people are cursed from birth or family curses. That's not really the case. It takes a lot to curse someone. It takes like a lot of conviction to curse someone. It's not something that just flies about all over the place.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
So, if you guys want to put your question in the chat, and we will pick it random from here and on YouTube. So go ahead and put in a question you might have in the chat, and we will pick one person. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking in like multiple spots now.
My love,
Have
you seen my shell that I cast the bones with?
Yeah, Willow was playing with it.
Right.
Okay, I got one. Sorry, this one's on TikTok. I'm gonna grab Mama Marchie. You asked if your son's going to be okay. Mama Marchie, this is you.
Mama
on TikTok.
Marchie. On TikTok.
I'll go to look. You can order this.
Wait. Hmm.
Found it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would have done a bone casting, but I didn't have the thing, so I was like, I can't seem to shuffle this morning. This afternoon. It's definitely this afternoon, it's 3. Do I have a spirit guide? Kayla Koza asked. And yes, you do. Everyone does. The Ace of Swords, forms of triumph, overcoming an obstacle, a pain. However, there is also work from the other side involved here. Usually within the Ace, this is what this denotes. So, there is forms of celestial help, shall we say, perhaps in the form of ancestry, is what I feel from the card. Temperance. This is what is in aid of also. There is temperance. The card itself speaks for itself, but also keeping balance. There are going to be shifts from one high to a low from another until there is a even calm surface to that ocean. The 9 of Pentacles. Forms of finance here, but also communication to do with this. This is something that I say finance, but it's more as though troubles of that, but the need to be heard about something. There is healing here. This here, the 9 of Swords, forms of restlessness, slumber, but waking up as well. Waking up, that sounds weird when I say it, but it is like this snapping out of something, like being awake. That moment that someone may have when they see themselves outside of themselves and think, what am I doing here? What am I don't, that's what I mean. forms of charity here. However, this, I believe, may be you in some way, the moon that comes from this. There is pride to something here. However, they say about pride becomes a foot before a fall. This is the case. This is you energy. This is nurture. This is aid. And beyond this, the moon. Something that rises up, something that reinvigorates, something that it's almost like a second chance at something. That's the feeling from the moon. A second chance. I hope that helps. Hi.
Hope that helped. You're welcome, Mama Marchie. If you can't tip or that's not in your finances right now, if you could even share our page with other people, spread us word of mouth, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's grab. You guys want to throw your questions in the chat again? We'll grab somebody else, okay?
Throw your questions at me and we'll pick one. Mum will pick one.
Either on YouTube or TikTok. You guys can go ahead again.
Is it possible to have more than one Claire? It certainly is.
Absolutely. They all kind of go in hand.
They all go in hand in hand. The same way that you can see and hear when someone talks to you. It's the same thing. Clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. All of those. Oftentimes, clairvoyance is kind of one of the big ones, or clairsentience, even the feelings that we get. But what comes from it is like a tree. We start with the one that we are most adept at, or adept, should I say, at. And then it shoots off from there, and we have different ones that begin to manifest over time the more we become comfortable with using that gift, that clair.
I'd like to grab Leo 1111 from YouTube, if that's okay.
Yes. Let me see. Let me read. I can't.
It's over here.
There.
Yeah.
Too many screens.
What will happen between me and my ex Pisces? I feel like he is my twin flame. Can you confirm this?
Let's have a look. Well, first I'm
Hi, Shelby. If you wanted to pay for a general reading, you can get one on the website. The TikTok readings are $10.
The TikTok readings are $10.
They're posted usually same day or next day.
Same day or next day. And if you want a more like thingy on reading, I do one that's a personalized one. So it's like this, but I'm talking to you and it goes on longer. Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's check out the prices. Oh. I like your sparkly hat.
Thank you.
Look, it's got a pentacle on it.
It does. It's shiny.
He's shiny.
Right, so the card that you got from this is like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving here. Okay, so that first is something to think about when it comes to that. Senses of loss, okay, usually inflame the feeling of loss or create more opportunities for loss or distance. Reminiscing is good, but it's the happy bit of reminiscing that you need to stay within. Once you start to think about what is no longer there, that's when things become a problem. Oh, yeah. As that was what I was saying, actually.
Are you okay?
This, no, I think I swallowed a fly.
Oh my god.
Lecola. Now, this figure keeps something at bay, something that is darker. It is a truth, however. You cannot keep that at bay forever. The truth here, where the lovers are concerned, that what you said here with twin flames are a very strange thing and not a common occurrence. However, they can create such conflict the point of a twin flame is not just to live happily ever after, although that is the goal for personally the twin flame. It is to evolve, to provoke each other constantly so that you get there where you need to be. It is something that is difficult for both parties, usually more one than the other. This is the truth of something here. This is the truth. There is triumph. This is this Pisces. This is the individual. There is a triumph here, something that needs to be overcome. They believe something similar. This is forms of empowerment where love is concerned, and also that as though if they thought that they would never come across you again or meet you again, they probably wouldn't be, they would be deflated. Okay? Forms of decisions here. This is you. This person is coming back. However, be aware that a twin flame can always go back out of each other's lives. All right? It is that faith. It is that which connects them. They pull apart as though they are glued together, only just to come back even harder. Force again and again and again. This is the way of it. Forms of acceptance need to be, these both say acceptance here. Forms of acceptance need to be realized, almost as a way of philosophy, to accept such things. This will actually prove for you when this person does come back in, because they will come back into your life, that acceptance will actually keep those bonds together better than fighting it. That makes sense. I hope that helps.
Gloria asked the question
though. Is he a twin flame? Well, I don't think so completely. Like, twin flames for me are really strange. Like, I do believe that there are such things, but
though.
they're not always a good thing. When someone speaks of twin flames, it means something different to me than what a lot of other people would think a twin flame is. Okay? For me, a twin flame is someone who you just clash constantly, but you're attracted to one another. You're attracted because the soul knows that is the quickest place from point A to point B to get.
A soul connection, I mean.
That soul connection. And there is, I think, a soul connection
There's a soul
there.
connection there, yeah.
But
it could even be just a past life connection.
Well,
like
yeah.
you've met before and you guys remember one another.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, but not necessarily a twin flame connection.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said like twin flame as in the romanticized version of what a twin flame is to many people. No. And to be honest, you wouldn't want that really, because it's that romanticized thinking of a twin flame that causes problems.
Yeah.
I've always said this. I much rather prefer a soulmate than a twin flame. A soulmate is someone I have chosen, my spirit has chosen to live countless lives with, knowing that they will find each other again. A twin flame is almost your free will is being taken out, you surrendering your free will to the ideal of a twin flame. Love does not constrict free will in any way. It shouldn't.
You're welcome. Oh, all right, Lindsay. I'll try my best to send some healing to you. Serenity Witch asked on TikTok, is this retrograde going to assist or regress my healing?
Say that again.
Is this retrograde going to assist or regress my healing? And also, I think, will my ex be coming back to bug me? So I don't know.
Right. Is this on TikTok? Well, I'll move them both down. All right. You can see. Resolution of the past is something of an ongoing success. Small victories, a journey. Here, there is memory, strength, focus, and courage point towards that which may prove difficult to navigate through. But happiness is there. So, yes, very much so, this form of retrograde is a way, but it is also, well, I'll tell you this. Retrograde affects people differently, not just because of their zodiac, but it also affects them depending on where they are in their life. If you have recognized such things, if you have seen into the truth of self and decided, yes, this is what has happened in my life, but nevertheless, it has made me me and I accept it, I embrace this, and I am not that person anymore in all forms, then the retrograde has no need to bring up such obstacles to make you then readdress these things. This is why some people find it harder than others. However, retrograde is pretty much a bitch for everyone, let's be honest. Now, there is doubts, however, ahead to where there is forms of joy. This is because of the unrecognized or ignored senses of emotion, healing, forms of trauma of the past. There is others here that are connected to this. Forms of communication need to take place. Spirit are there. They are coaxing towards something along these lines. Although in making a decision, their pain may be almost unavoidable, there is fear, but also exposure. The key here is the opportunity, the access in order to move forward. For something to truly be left behind, you must fully believe it no longer has a purpose nor use for you to take it with you on your next journey. I hope that helps. Oh, hello. Well, you guys are going to be silent a bit on the YouTube.
What?
The YouTube's a bit silent.
All right, we have time for 2 more. So I'm going to grab, the baby's awake. Yeah. We have time for 2 more. I'm going to grab somebody from the TikTok.
Stick in my head.
I'm going to grab Nila Kozakova. I ended a relationship with a group of friends, and I found out they were very manipulative. Could I get a reading of the universe wants to tell me something about this situation, please, and what will happen next?
Is this on TikTok?
What?
Is it
This is on
TikTok?
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
try
Nilla.
and fix the camera then at least. Nope.
You got it?
Nope. You know what? I'm just going to push that in and then move that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Got it?
Yep. That's
Cool.
good. That's good. Now, let me just put this back because it's burnt out. Everything all right? She went back to sleep.
That is the cutest mug.
It is. I love it.
I'm going to ask you guys to put your question in the chat after this reading, okay? I'm going to pick somebody from TikTok this time. You're welcome, Nila.
Here we have the forms of manipulation being held by the goals or desires of others, being used in order to almost, you know what it feels like here? It feels a bit like the youngest sibling in a lot of them. Like the youngest one is always used towards to almost attack the others, or always being pulled one way or another. There's this sort of feeling, okay? However, strength is here, and this is the strength to turn away, the strength to realize your worth and set your own path, realizing that these people are toxic, are manipulative. The inverted Queen of Wands, or Lady of Wands here, boom, because we don't want to get into the shit on it. This here, inverted, means choosing not to, well, become ignited, not to that sense of injustice or even standing up for yourself, instead just to simply walk away, to cut all ties. There are forms of provocation here that seems to have gone ignored, which is fantastic. Now, when it comes to a sense of choice, worrying perhaps about these people returning or ramifications of these individuals, there is none. There is none. You have taken the power away from them completely. For you, there is the feeling of threat because you have worth and power still. For them, they do not see any possible way or options to hurt you now. In other words, it does not matter which thing you do now. Your life is more your own than it was with these people. There are forms of success and hard work from this, and the inverted hangman, ways of becoming free, perhaps due to the lack of constrictions upon you when there are people telling you or keeping you where they want you so that they feel better about themselves. I hope that helps.
Remember, guys,
I have a website, link is in the link tree, and there are loads of readings available there and also on Etsy. Is the code still work?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The
Sorry.
code doesn't work anymore.
We had a discount code.
We had a
last week.
discount code last week, but we just got back, so I was kind of like, yeah, a little bit. We were a little bit too late there. Hello there.
Oh, thank you for the heart hands. All right.
You're most welcome.
Oh, you're welcome, Mila. All right. Tammy, are you still there? Tammy wanted to know about their Aries. Tammy, are you still there? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, okay, cool. Tammy wanted to know how their Aries is feeling about them currently. And then I'll fix from TikTok one more time, and then we will be done for today, okay?
Should I change career? I've been moving from work with dogs to teenagers. If I were you, Yorkshire lads, I would always choose dogs. That's just me.
Should I work with dogs or teenagers? Dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yes.
Oh
Right.
my God.
What does your Aries feel about? Okay. There are forms of pride almost refocusing on something here where it's like material things or something that is almost borderline obsession is an escape, a form of escapism to this individual. Now, although it is a nice escape for them, it does mean that things can build up. Things that can build up that still need to be faced, that still need to be done there. And there is this form of almost running away from something. I'm feeling this kind of, oh no, I don't want to deal with this. Or perhaps something that may have happened, a form of argument, something like that. Now, here, there is action, decisive action. I feel this is more yourself when it comes to forms of decisive action, and it's about staying. Hey, there is more to do still. Where are you going? Come back here. There are things still need to be sorted out somehow, somewhere here. Things need to be sorted out. Now, this has kind of created this more of a it's fear, but it's fear disguised as kind of pride and something. Okay. This forms of loss here, forms of, it's not loss, but the absence of that which is wanted, the wanting of something. This can also come from this sense of anger, sense of pride that kind of overwhelms. It is easier than getting sad. There is return in some way, and the removal of obstacles for the other. Return and removal of obstacles seems to be what a lot of the problems are about. I hope that helps. Where am I? There. Hello.
All right. Thank you, YouTube. I hope that helped you, Tammy. You okay? Got some water?
I'm all right. My hat's got to go with.
Oh, good. You're welcome. Okay, TikTok.
You're welcome.
If you have a question and you'd like a free reading, put in your question. This is going to be the last one we're picking, okay?
Ask away, ask away.
We have readings available on the website. TikTok readings are only $10, but they can range from $10 to $100. It depends how much or what kind of reading you want, how much info you want. We also do spell work. And so far, I feel like the money spell has been the most popular and the most successful.
I was actually saying that before. Money and
money
finance
spells?
magic is my kind of forte.
Yeah.
It's what I'm better with. That's probably because I work with the demon Bune, who is about small fortunes and wisdom. I work with her quite a lot, so that's probably why. Yeah, she's earned a lot of oranges.